Hi, Scorpio Ascendant. It's Michelle, your practical priestess here at Divinely Genuine. So we're here to do your tarot reading for the lunar eclipse happening on Friday, July 27th, 2018. And it's happening in the sign of Aquarius. That for you guys, let's see, Scorpio Ascendant, we did Libra last night. Woo, for you guys. Let's see, let me just double check. Scorpio is here, and then it would be Sag, Cap, Aquarius. It's happening in your fourth house, which is your home. It is your family, your tribe, your soul's deepest desire is found here at the IC, which is this point. It represents, like the nurturing side to you, wherever you feel at home the most, Yeah, so that's a big one for you guys. It's happening at 4 degrees Aquarius. So, if you guys have any planets or in your natal birth chart or asteroids at 4 degrees, sorry, my dog's sneezing, or from like 0 to 10 degrees, you'll be affected even more so depending on which planet or asteroid is there. To find that out, you can Google your natal birth chart. You can also find out your ascendant that way. So this is not for Scorpio sun or moon. Okay, you'll need to, again, Google your natal birth chart. You need your birth time, place of birth, and date of birth to find your ascendant. To just find to find the planets, you would need that too, the exact time. You can find that, like, if nobody in your family knows, you can find that on, like, your birth certificate, a birth announcement, a baby book, that kind of thing. So, yeah. All right, Scorpio Ascendants, let's get on into it. I have blessed the deck, prayed over it for you guys, and am ready to cut it on camera. We're working with Doreen Virtue's Healing Fairies Tarot, as well as tarot by Bridget Reed and Colin Howard. And I'm finding that I may start using my book from the Tarot Illuminati, as it explains more in depth than this one. And I am learning tarot. I don't have it all memorized just yet, but I do like that it's more descriptive in that book. Okay. Go ahead and cut this deck for you guys, and we shall get on into it. Again, I'm doing the typical 3-card spread that I normally do, and 1 healing fairy card. Okay, I want to just see if the light's better, maybe if I do this. Yeah, I think that might be a little better. All right, so we're starting out Scorpio Ascendants with the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, so let's see what that brings for us. The Suit of Swords reversed means spiritual suffering, loneliness, sacrifice, loss, and defeat. Okay, that's the typical sword reversed. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords symbolizes the insecure mind that refuses to take another's feelings or opinions into account. If anyone gets in the way of his swinging sword, he will strike them down. But the card can also symbolize being very goal-oriented. Okay, so maybe at this time, you guys are, pretty focused on your wants and desires to a core, maybe, since this is affecting your soul's deepest desire, or your where you feel most at home, your tribe. Being that it's reversed, there may be some blocks, and you may start to feel a little cut off by your current home life or family, You may feel spiritually that it's a bit of a disconnect. Okay. And being that it's reversed, it could also mean that you're a little scattered in which direction you want to go. Being that upright is goal-oriented, as it's reversed, it may be saying, you know what, you need to choose a goal and set your mind to it and don't let anything get in the way, just as the Knight of Swords would. Okay. Moving right along, we've got another sword reversed, and it's the Ace. Ace of Swords reversed, so that's again taking on the spiritual suffering, loneliness, that sort of thing. Now the Ace of Swords, sacrifice, loss, and defeat. So maybe at this time you're going to need to sacrifice social time with your current family, people, tribe, as maybe the lunar eclipse is shifting things in that way for you. Maybe that's the sacrifice. Let's see. So for the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords stands for the ability to see things from a clear perspective. Okay. When this card rules, we are able to remove the confusion which tends to cloud our judgment. We can see what is important and worth fighting for. It can also help us to identify the red herrings that prevent us thinking clearly. Okay, now it's starting to make more sense. So being that it's reversed, there's going to be a block on seeing exactly what you want, which is then affecting you making clear decisions on your goals and moving forward, okay? So it's just going to be a little, you know, you're not exactly sure what you want to do next, probably in the areas of home, family, and your tribe, your roots, your at your core soul of what you feel. Okay, Scorpio ascendants. And as we move right along, we've got the Magician upright. Beautiful. And that's how the reading unfolds, as it's the end card. It's Major Arcana card. And very powerful, the Magician. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry, guys. Where'd he be? Oh. He's also known as the Cobbler. This is a very creative card. It represents imagination, willpower, confidence, creative energy, communication, and skill. All right. And this is where I would like to bring in this other book for another, even more elaboration on the Magician. It's a very powerful card, especially to have at the end after seeing these blocks and your goals and which direction you want to take with this unclarity we're seeing with these reversed swords. Give me just a moment. It was right after the Fool. Let's see. Interesting. Is that also the Alchemist? No. This is so strange. I'm sorry, guys. It just gives such a beautiful description in this book. Why am I not finding it? Is he? This is a trick. Sorry. This is not happening. How is this a thing? How is this a thing? And I wish these were numbered. I mean, in the place that it was in the other book, it's coming up the Alchemist, but it also lists the Magician. Jeez Louises. Well, I do like, I was going to say this earlier, I like to think of the Magician as the Alchemist because he knows exactly, or she knows exactly how to change something from the spiritual world into the mundane. He knows his power. He knows to grab sight of what he wants, making clear goals, and so odd. Okay, I just want to show y'all, like, seriously, the Magician, it says right here, but it is literally nowhere in the book. But instead we have the Alchemist. I think that's what, but why would it list it there? It's so odd. I wonder if with this one the Alchemist is not listed. I just want to check that out. I'm sorry. But so yeah, the Magician knows how to manifest as the Alchemist does. Yeah, and he's the second card in this book. The Alchemist is the second card in the other book. I am guessing it is one and the same. This one doesn't have the Alchemist. Okay, I did not know that, obviously. Sorry about that. So yeah, the Alchemist and Magician, they know how to manifest what they want. They know how to focus on their goals to then attract that with them and attract that back to them using the law of attraction. They're not worried about problems, because if they do, then that will be attracted. They know the magic of the universe and how it works. Okay. So let's see again. I want to see what this description was again for the Magician. Cobbler, creative card, using your imagination, willpower, confidence, creative energy, communication, and skill. Yeah, the skill is at manifesting. But watch this. The Alchemist, instigating big changes, having all the resources necessary, knowing how to manipulate and control a situation. The spiritual and the mundane world reflecting each other. Channeling the divine, intention, energy, will, and resources focused to one goal. Primal urge, initial plans, so ideas, into action. Okay, so it's taking the blocks of moving forward without thought, no matter who's in the way, that you're getting from the reverse Knight of Swords, the blocks of being clear on what you want, that we're seeing with the Ace of Swords, and the universe is saying, just get the right idea, and you know how to create what you want by being the Magician and using the law of attraction. Okay? And our healing fairy cards are giving you self-reliance. I believe Leo got this as well. Self-reliance. Only you can decide what you want. Only you can decide your goals. Only you can take action with pursuing those goals and manifesting those goals by thinking, speaking, and becoming the Magician. All right, so let's see. Self-reliance. You are your own best friend, and you can provide for yourself emotionally and physically. Sometimes we feel frightened and want to get reassured from another person that everything's going to be all right. By drawing this card, you are reassured that everything you need is provided to you. You can rely on yourself and your own spiritual gifts to manifest all that you need in your life. Although your manifestations are the energy of your spirit that often funnels through other people, it still originates with your own thoughts. Exactly right. This card also counsels you to filter out negativity that may sway you from listening to your own inner voice. Don't let naysayers talk you out of fulfilling your dreams. You are as qualified and deserving of achievement as any other person. With focused intention and divinely guided action, your dreams are becoming reality right now. Your affirmation, Scorpio Ascendant: I am tuned into my inner source of direction. I confidently rely upon this inner source to guide me perfectly. And that's it. Amen and amen. I hope you guys enjoyed your lunar eclipse tarot reading. I love you guys. Oh, and I do want to mention, if you are a woman light worker, I've created a new group that I'm putting things together with right now. More details about that will be on my Divinely Genuine page. It is just for women, so if you're a man and you're a light worker, I'm sorry, but send the women in your life my way that are spiritual. The group is called The Silver Lining, and so yeah, I'll be looking for that. Until next time, guys, I love you, and I'll be sending you good vibes. Peace.